phone that I'm using to film is full, and I didn't feel like whipping out the camera. Anyways, live review of SOL Explorer Starter Kit. How do I know the memory was fucking full? It's because I've already filmed this and totally didn't notice because the camera was facing the other way, and now I've got the screen so I can stare at myself. Yeah, totally didn't notice that it shut off. And that's me getting a note that I haven't acted email. Anyways, why? Wife is planning on doing a new winter kit because it's below 0 Celsius here and snowy, and it's a good idea to always review your kit every year. So I got these, like I mentioned in the hiker review video, and decided to show them to you because then I can get back into this shit. Comes with a little backpack, which is currently empty because, like I said, I've already reviewed it. You can kind of hear it. It kind of feels cheap. So I wouldn't recommend putting in anything with hard corners or anything like that. You might be okay with like cardboard, but yeah. I do like these because they have, you know, that easy little drawstring thing. They are handy to just throw on. You can't really overload them. You can't put too much weight in them. It's really uncomfortable to wear them when they're too heavy, but it works. And this one actually has the ends tied off easier, so you can use this cordage too. Anyways, bag with a little SOL label. One of the things, and I reviewed this at the end of the last one, but they include a bandana with some tips, the essentials for survival, 10 of them, stay safe, stay dry, your best survival tool is your head, so information on, you know, what to do before camping. What's really funny is they don't actually include the all 10 of what they're talking about, but whatever. Like they mentioned, water, food, first aid kit, protection from bugs, sun, bears, and other trail hazards. They don't include those in this kit. Spoilers. And I would kind of like to see something here. They do, of course, have to have their logo on there, but some more tips and tricks or something like that. Like, this kit doesn't come with like instructions or anything. It kind of seems to presuppose you have a base knowledge. So something in here on how to start a fire, how to lay a fire. That's something that, you know, would be handy with the Explorer kit. Kind of fit the Explorer theme. Lensomatic compass. Now, I do actually like Lensomatics. I have one for myself, one for my wife. If you're going to have a compass, have a good compass. I've tested this one, and it's only 3 degrees off of magnetic north, but that could literally be because I'm inside a building not that far from other magnetic sources. But yeah, it's actually pretty accurate. Does have the little magnifying so you can get your bearings. Has the 2 markings for true north and magnetic north, so that's kind of nice. The wire is actually centered, because sometimes when you buy these and you're not paying a lot for them, that wire will be off-centered, and doing your waypoints or your bearings when you're trying to, yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But it is actually centered. So doing your bearings from tree 1 to tree 2, pretty easy. A little magnifying glass on here as well, so you can also kind of use it for other things. Not a bad idea to carry like Fresnel lens, just in case. It's plastic, but the fact that it actually works, and actually the bottom part of the housing feels kind of thick, which is nice. So, I approve. Tinder Quicks. Is that actually their brand? Yeah, Tinder Quick. 4 pieces. You could probably get, like I said last time, 8 fires out of these. I reviewed them in the last one, so I'm not really going to talk about them now, but always nice to have. Magnesium Block with the ferro rod, with the striker, and a bottle opener, because you could be drinking a lot of beers. um, and a little. I love how it's like 1 to 100,000 on here, but it doesn't tell you like for a map for what. Um, right? Just kind of weird. Anyways, 5 centimeters there, 0 to 50 millimeters there. Little striker. I actually don't like using this part to strike the ferro rods. I find they work just fine when you just use the back. So, not the most amazing ferro rod, but this set was $50. So, honestly, not bad. Hello to the person who is watching. Sorry, I can't see the comments right now because I think I forgot to turn that on. Anyways, hello. But yeah, magnesium block, always kind of nice to have. Every single camping kit, survival kit I have, either comes with one of these or has one of them in it. SOL high visibility whistle, which is, sorry, plug your ears. Oh, dude's gone. Bye. Loud. Always nice to have for signaling. They even tell you on the bandana how to use it. 3 loud bursts, say help, all that stuff. 2x51-inch duct tape, always nice. I carry some of this in most of my kits, but I actually use the orange. And then I carry some black bear tape, Gorilla tape, and then another one called Bear. So there, it's always nice. And of course, the black one for me is more mending things. These ones you can use for signaling. LED flashlight. When you get it, it has a little plastic disc in there, so you could leave it until you plan to use it. Lanyard's kind of chintzy, very small. If I force it over that, it's probably going to break, but it would fit smaller hands, smaller wrists, stuff like that. Or you could just attach it to your pack, and it's actually decently bright. Yeah, probably visible for a quarter mile. So you could use it to signal it if you needed to. Kind of nice that it is not high, low, and strobe. I don't like the strobe function. I'm not buying a tactical flashlight. Stop giving me the frickin' strobe, especially when it's got to go 1, 2, 3, and the strobe is at high lumens. Now I'm starting to rant. Hi, I'm a nut job. Have you met me? But nice. I'm going to put it over here so I remember to put the little plastic disc back in it. Just move stuff out of the way from once I reviewed it. Cordage. 30 feet of paracord. This isn't like 557 strand, but it is nice to have cordage. The sort of spirit I get of this is it's like you're going to go to like Elk Island or hiking in the forest for a little bit. Something where you can just basically throw on that bag, toss some water and some food into your pack. If you're going where there's bears, bear spray too. We were recently in Jasper and bears, but they didn't scare me. It was a fucking elk. The elk were in rut, and Jesus, ungulates scare the shit out of me. Anyways, paracord, 30 feet of it. Always a good idea to have this stuff with you. Compressed towels. I don't like these included as an item, like you're paying extra money for it. I carry compressed toilet paper and towels with me everywhere, besides just like the usefulness of them. But don't include this as like one of your freaking, how many did you say? 17 piece items. 16 and a bonus. Call it that. But yeah. Okay, fine. Compressed towel. I ranted about it in the other one, so I won't do it on this one, especially because this one's live. Signal mirror, and this is one problem I got with this kit because it doesn't have like instructions or anything like that, which would be nice, how to start a fire, because even their little bandana doesn't say shit. Tell people that the signal mirror has plastic on it, so you don't just sit there and try and signal like this. To those with experience, one would think that you'd be able to figure out that this has plastic on it right away. But some people, if they're picking this up and they're like, yeah, I can go exploring and I have no experience, please don't do that. But yeah, signal mirror, Mylar blanket. I always have one of these on me. There's like 3 in the car. There's one in my vest. Like, I buy them by the dozens. So, and I'm hoping that I will soon be working with a Canadian company to review some of their products so I can show you their versions of things, and that might be nice, and you might be able to see some of their things like this, or better even. Little plastic pouch, because they're survival multi-tool. It doesn't say how many tools are on it, which is probably nice because they probably would have added that to the 17. But the survival multi-tool, this is to just protect from the fact that it has... Yes, my hand is going across it. It's not sharp like you could use it, but yeah. Anyways, sharp little edge for scraping. Can opener, because of course they always call it a can opener. This one's kind of weird. It has a file. Yeah. Better than kicking the teeth. Wrenches and stuff like that. Sometimes when they include things like wrenches, I get it. These things are like pre-stamped. But if you're designing one, why include wrenches on something that's designed for like outdoorsy? 1 to 2 inch mark on the back. No idea what the hell this is supposed to be for. Maybe winding something. Again, be nice to have instructions with this. Maybe yours has it and mine just doesn't. But and flathead screwdriver. So pretty much standard. You can get these. I think I once ordered a whole crap ton from GearBest or something like that to just put in everything. I do have these in almost every single kit because they're extra. Do I use them? No, almost never. They're just a backup to my backup to my backup. So, highlight of this kit though is the fact that you actually get, now I've kind of strung the lanyard through, and I haven't attached the little clips that come with it because I don't want to. I don't know if my wife is going to take this kit, but rent. Binoculars. It's an explorer kit, right? Like birdwatcher kind of explorer, something like that. So they include a pair of binoculars. These actually aren't shit. I have a pair, and I'll show you them. And I'll show you 2 of them in a second. But this one actually has kind of like a plastic TPE coating on the exterior. The front lenses are coated, which is nice. Yeah, it's always creepy seeing through them. The covers are rubberized, and they stay in place. You can adjust them a little bit. There we go. Let's do like I used to do. There. You can adjust them a little bit. The back ones are one piece, and that's part of the reason why I put the lanyard on, so that you can just see that's the easiest way. Leave that lanyard on, and they'll just kind of fall off to the side. The lanyard's not really super long. I'll show you quickly. So this is roughly how much you get, which is fine. But yeah, just be aware. If you're thinking it's going to hang down here, you're not going to get that. But take that lanyard off because it's annoying me. They're actually decent. The focus is actually, I'm staring at the TV behind you, is actually not bad. It's not super fine-tuned or anything like that, but these are, the reason I'm actually kind of okay with these is they're included in a kit that was $50. And these, yeah, they're not like my 5 times magnification Bushnells, which came with another one. These are like $30 to start. It was the cheapest I've ever seen them. And they are really, really small, compact, and light. And actually, so this is, I'm sorry, not 5 times. It's an 8x21 magnification system. And let's see. yeah, comparatively, the fine tuning is way better. But the Bushnells, you're probably paying for the name, but they are actually pretty good. And these ones include a individual eye reticle, so you could go mono. Um, but those came with these, and these are in an Explorer kit. This or this, totally acceptable. This is what I use when I go hunting. So that's why it still has a pouch. It's why it's not in here. No, I'm probably not going to go hunting this season. It's unfortunate. One of the eye caps just came off. These are my 12 by 50s. I absolutely love them. They are permafocus, so I don't really have to do anything with them. They kind of autofocus for me. But yeah, how much do I love them? I kept the freaking instructions for them just so that I have them pretty much at all times. The lanyard on them is actually about the same length as that one, keeps it higher, but man, that's neither here nor there. The pouch, I like. But yeah, I'm kind of impressed with these ones because they're included in this kit. They're not absolutely amazing or anything like that, and yeah, okay, they rattle a little bit. But for an Explorer kit, it's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I don't really want to go kind of rambly. I realized the last one that I was filming kind of went rambly. So things that you could add. Coglin. My mom gets me gadgety stuff, gadgety camping stuff. And one of the things that popped into my head immediately was one of these Coglin tins, because they weigh like an ounce, 2 ounces. And they actually include some stuff that would be a good idea in there. So I guess we're going to do like a kind of inclusion. Multifunction survival tool. Like I said, they're in like everything. Sewing needle, signal whistle. Again, whistles in that. First aid info pamphlet. That would be nice in this. Pencil, notepaper, reflective cord, compass. Okay, the ones that come in here are absolute shit. They're like button compasses, and they rarely work. Fire starter cubes. Multi-use cord, multi-use wire. Cord and wire. Okay. You're kind of padding at that point. You're not going to... This is a survival kit in the can, but yeah, okay, realistically. 101 feet of fish line and sewing thread. Now, I haven't cracked this thing open, but I have seen it opened, and that sewing line, or fishing line and sewing thread is not very good stuff. I got better in some of my packs, but better than, nothing. Matchbook, twist ties, duct tape, again, more duct tape, signal mirror, always a good idea. Resealable bag, that's something that I would add to this pack. 2 nails, 2 safety pins, 2 fish hooks, a razor blade, and a tea light. So if you're going to get the SOL and you see this thing hanging up next to it, because I think my mom got this from Walmart, fucking go for it, dude. But yeah, rambly. And it's my first live in a while, so hi! Anyways, that's it for now, guys. I'm getting a low power notification from my phone. Yeah, could you tell I wasn't really ready for this? Anyways, now Job's back. Okay. Ciao, guys. Oh, look, I'm going to cover the camera. Nobody likes that. Oh, look. I actually have to slide my freaking phone sideways. Bye-bye.